Morning, Vanita. Today we are going to discuss about the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus are present. Okay, in the previous class we are discussing about the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus is absent, and also we solve the problem that will be related to the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus are absent. Okay, now in the coming class, now in the today's class we are discussing about the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus are present. Okay, Gauss ideal method when the PV bus are present. Okay, therefore case 1. Okay, in the case 1 we are studied about the PV bus are absent. In the case 2, when the PV bus are present. In the case 2, when the PV bus are present. Okay, this is the 3-bus system, 3-bus power system. Okay, bus 1 is the slack bus, and bus 2 is the PV bus, and bus 3 is the PQ bus. Okay, bus 1 is the slack bus 2 is the PV bus, and bus 3 is the PQ bus. Okay, in the previous case we are studied about the when the PV bus are absent. In that case the bus 2 and bus 3 are taken as the PQs. Okay, bus 2 and bus 3 are taken as the P and the PQs. Okay, but in the case of second case 2, when the PV bus are present, that means the bus 2 is taken as the PV and bus 3 is taken as the PQ. Okay, bus 1 are reference bus, it is the slack bus. Okay, next calculate first stage 1 calculations to find the bus quantities using the line data from Y bus. Okay, to find the bus quantities using line data from the Y bus. Okay, by using the line data, first of all we find the Y bus. Okay, that already we discussed in the previous class, how we will form the Y bus matrix by using the line data. Okay, that will be determined in that problem also. Okay, that is the same procedure for finding the Y bus formation in the case of Gauss ideal methods. Okay, this is the given line data, that is 1 to 2, bus 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. From the buses I to bus K. Okay, therefore RIK, XIK, YIK dash by 2. Okay, this is the R12, X12, Y dash 12 by 2. Next, 2 to 3, R23, X23, Y dash 2 to 3 by 2. Next 3 to 1, R31, X31, Y dash 31 by 2. Okay, this is the given line data. Okay, by using this line data, we form the Y bus matrix. Okay, now how many buses are there? We are having the 3 buses. Okay, therefore the dimension for that Y bus matrix. Okay, therefore the dimension for the Y bus matrix is the 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, then the Y bus is equal to the Y11, Y12, Y13, Y21, Y22, Y23, Y31, Y32, Y33. Okay, this is the formula for finding the series admittance values. Okay, that will be discussed in the previous derivation also. Therefore YIK is equal to 1 by ZIK, that is equal to RIK by RIK square plus XIK square minus J XIK by RIK square plus XIK square. Okay, this is the formula for finding the series admittance value. Okay, let's find out the Y11. Let's find out the Y11. Okay, in that Y11, we are having the Y dash 12, Y dash 31 by 2. Okay, Y dash 12 by 2 plus Y dash 31 by 2 plus Y12, Y31 plus Y12, Y31. Okay, this is the connected elements in between the 1 to 1. Okay, 1 to 2, 3 to 1. 1 to 2, 3 to 1. Okay, Next, y23. How we will calculate y23? That is minus of y23. Minus of y23. Next, coming to the bus data. Okay, next coming to the bus data. We are having the so many terms are there, so many parameters are there, no terms. That is V1, delta, P and Q. V, delta, P and Q. First of all, we are taking the, what is the given parameters are there. First of all, we are taking the, what are the given parameters are there. Okay, that will be mentioned. Okay, what are the given parameters? In the previous, in the diagram, we are having the three buses. Power systems having the three buses. Bus one is the slack bus. Okay, in the slack bus, which terms are known terms? That is, the terms are in the known terms are in the slack bus are the first one is the delta and V. Okay, the known terms in the delta are the delta and V. Okay, the known terms in the slack bus are the delta, comma, V. Okay, these are the known terms in the case of a slack bus. Okay, the unknown terms are the P, comma, Q. Okay, the unknown terms are the P, comma, Q. In the PV bus, the known terms are the P and V. Okay, the unknown terms are the delta, comma, V. Unknown terms are the delta, comma, V. In the PQ terms, PQ bus, the known terms are the P, comma, the known terms are the P, comma, Q. Okay, the unknown terms are V and delta. The unknown terms are V and delta. Okay, these are the these are the known terms and unknown terms in the all the three buses. Okay, in all the three buses. Okay, that will be written in the given terms and find out terms. Okay, therefore, in the given terms, in the slack bus, the known terms are the V and the delta. Okay, then we are taking as the P1 and the Q1 are the known unknown terms. Okay, next in the second bus, that is the PV bus. Okay, in that PV bus, what are the known terms? The known terms are the P2 and V2. Okay, then what are the unknown terms? That is Q2 and delta 2. Q2 and delta 2. Okay, in the Q2, in the third bus, which parameters are known terms? P3 and the Q3. Okay, the unknown terms are V3 and the delta 3. Okay, in that question, we are giving the Q2 minimum and Q2 maximum values. Q2 minimum and Q2 maximum values that will be represented in the line data. Okay, that's why it will be taken as the given terms. Okay, to find out, the find out terms are the P1, Q1, Q2, delta 2, V3, delta 3. Okay, P1, Q1, Q2, delta 2, V3 and delta 3. Okay, this is the find terms. Next, flat start. Okay, next flat start. Okay, in that we assume V3 of 0 is equal to 1 per unit and delta 2 of 0 is equal to delta 3 of 0 equal to 0 radians. Okay, so assume V3 of 0 is equal to 1 per unit. Okay, and also delta 2 of 0 equal to delta 3 of 0 equal to 0 radians. Next step 1. Next step 1. Okay, calculate the reactive power. Calculate reactive power at PV buses using current iterative values. Okay, this is the formula for finding the Q2 of 0. Okay, Q2 of 0. Okay, therefore Q2 of 0 is equal to V2 V1 Y21 sine of delta 2 power 0 minus delta 1 power 0 minus theta 21 plus V2 sine of minus theta 22 plus V2 V3 Y13 sine of delta 2 of 0 delta 3 of 0 minus theta 2 3. Okay, this is the calculation for that Q2 of 0. Q2 of 0, and this is the formula for that Q2 of 0, that is the calculate the reactive power. Reactive power means the Q at PV bus using the current iteration values. Okay, at PV bus, this is the reactive power. Okay, this is the reactive power. Next, step 2. Step 2. Check for limits. Step 2. Check for limits. That is Q2 minimum is less than or equal to Q2 of 0 less than or equal to Q2 maximum less than or equal to Q2 maximum. Okay, next step 3. If the reactive power limit violations takes place, treat PV buses as PQ buses. Okay, if reactive power limits violations takes place, okay, these limits are not uptime, treated as PV bus as the PQ bus. Suppose Q2 is greater than the Q2 max. Normally Q2 minimum is less than the Q2. If Q2 is greater than the Q2 max, Q2 is Q2 max. Okay, then Q2 is less than the Q2 minimum. Q2 is set as Q2 minimum. Okay, in that case, the PV buses are taken as the PQ bus. Okay, in that case, the PV bus are taken as the PQ bus. And convert case 2 study to case 1 study. Okay, what is the case 2 study? PV bus is present. What is case 1 study? PV bus is absent. Okay, these values are satisfied. This condition is satisfied. Therefore, then the case 2 study is converted to the case 1 study. Okay, start from the beginning. Otherwise, go to the step 4. Okay, start from the beginning. Otherwise, go to the step 4. Next, step 4. Okay, then it is not converted stage 2 to case 2 to case 1. Then we are going for the step 4. Next, in that step 4, update V and the delta values. Okay, in that update the V and delta values. Okay, therefore V2 of 1 is equal to 1 by Y22 P2 minus JQ2 by V2 at an angle of minus delta 2 minus Y21 V1 minus Y23 V3. Okay, that is equal to V2 of 1 at an angle of delta 2 of 1. Okay, start for the beginning, otherwise go to the step 4. Okay, while converting case 2 to case 1, then start for the beginning, or otherwise we are going to the step 4. Okay, then case 1 to case 2, we are converting case 2 to case 1, then we are finding the V2 of 1. Okay, we are finding the V2 of 1. Okay, therefore V2 of 1 is equal to 1 by Y22 into P2 minus JQ2 by V2 at an angle of minus delta 2 minus Y21 V1 minus Y23 V3. Okay, that is equal to V2 of 1 delta 2 of 1. Okay, that is equal to V2 of 1 and delta 2 of 1. Okay, this is the step 2 value. Okay, this is the step 2 value. Next. Next. Omit V2 of 1 but returns to delta 2 of 1 and gets set delta 2 and gets set delta 2. Okay, therefore V2 of 1 is equal to V2 at an angle of delta 2 of 1. Okay, V2 at an angle of delta 2 of 1. Next again, we are calculating the V3 of 1. Okay, this is the first iteration at bus 3. Okay, that is equal to 1 by Y33 into P3 minus JQ3 by V3 of 0 at an angle of minus delta 3 minus Y31 V1 minus Y32 V2 of 1. Okay, therefore it is equal to V3 of 1 at an angle of delta 3 of 1. That is equal to V3 of 1 at an angle of delta 3 of 1. Next, step 5. Okay, check the convergency. Check the convergency. Okay, what is that convergency? V3 of R. V3 of R means the iterations, rth iteration. V3 of R minus V3 of R minus 1 is less than or equal to epsilon naught, and delta I of R minus delta I of R minus 1 is less than or equal to epsilon, where I is equal to 2, 3 and so on. Okay, next step 6. If the convergency occurs, calculate the P1, Q1, then go to the stage 2 calculations. Otherwise, repeat the procedure. If the convergency occurs, okay, if the convergency occurs, then we calculate the P1 and the Q1. Then go to the stage 2. Okay, then go to the stage 2 calculations. What is the stage 2 calculations? To find the line flows or the losses. Okay, SIK is equal to PIK plus JQIK. That is the complex power. SIK is the complex power that will be transferred from the bus I to bus K. Okay, this is the complex power is transferred from bus I to bus K. Therefore, SIP plus SIQ plus SIK is equal to SI is equal to SI. Therefore, IIK is equal to the IIK dash plus IIK double dash. Okay, this is the IIK double dash. Okay, that is equal to VI into YIK dash by 2 plus VI minus VK into YIK. Okay, this is the fixed formula for calculating the IIK. Next, we calculate the SIK. What is the formula for that power? Voltage into current. Therefore, SIK is equal to VI into IIK conjugate. Okay, this is the formula for that IIK. Substitute this formula in this equation. Okay, therefore, VI into VI conjugate YIK dash conjugate by 2 plus VI conjugate minus VK conjugate. Okay, it is not I, VK conjugate into YIK conjugate. Okay, this is K. Okay, IE K. VI conjugate minus VK conjugate into YIK conjugate. Okay, next. Next, SKI. SKI is equal to, similarly, SKI equal to VK IKI conjugate is equal to VK into VK conjugate YKI conjugate dash by 2 plus VK conjugate minus VI conjugate into YKI conjugate. Okay, then the line flows are losses. Line flows are losses is equal to SIK is equal to the SKI. Okay, line flows are losses, that is equal to SIK is equal to the SKI. Similarly equal to the SKI. Okay, this is the formulas for that power SIK, SKI. And this is the formula for that current IIK, and this is the formulas for that voltage for that first iteration V at bus 2. This is the formula for that voltage at bus 2 for the first iteration. Okay, this is the procedure for finding the voltages when in the gas ideal method for the first iterations. Next, coming to the flow chart. Okay, coming to the flow chart. First one, start. Okay, first start the program. This is the start. Next, read in the system data and formulate nodal admittance matrix. Okay, that is the formation of the Y-bus matrix. First of all, start the program. Next, read the system data and form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, understand ma? First read the line data and form the Y-bus matrix and form the Y-bus matrix. Next, after that, assume the bus voltages. Assume the bus voltages as Vi equal to 1 plus J0. Okay, for all the buses except I equal to K, where Vk is equal to 1 plus J0. K is equal to 1 plus J0. Next, set iteration count R is equal to 0. Okay, next set convergence count delta V max is equal to the epsilon. Next, set the bus count I is equal to 1. Okay, set the bus count I is equal to 1. Okay, next, this condition is not satisfied, then go to the slack bus. If the slack bus is S, then go to the advanced count and the general bus. Okay, generate the buses. Okay, after that generation of that buses, it will be satisfied. Then S, it will be replaced the temporary V phase and the V maximum. Okay, but the phase angle in the iterations. Okay, then it will be calculated Vi and the Vi maximum. Then calculate the reactive powers, that is Qi at PV bus. Okay, then calculate the reactive power Qi at PV bus. Qi. Okay, the formula for that Qi at PV bus. Okay, then we are going the if Qi is less than the Qi minimum. Okay, it is not satisfied. No, then check the Qi is greater than the Qi minimum. Then it is also not satisfied. Then replace V1 by V1. V1 max. Vi replaced with the Vi max. Okay, then after that we are taking the Vi of first iteration or V2 of 1. Okay, we calculate the V2 of 1. That is equal to 1 by Yi into Pi minus JQi by Vi of 1 minus I is minus sigma k equal to 1 to n. K is not equal to I. Yik Vk power t. Vk power 1. Vk power 1. Okay, suppose if Q1 is less than Q1 minimum, then it will be satisfied. Replace Qi is the Qi minimum value. Okay, next, then it will be going to the V1 of first iterations. Next, if Q1 is greater than the Q1 maximum, then it will be replaced with the Q1 equal to Q1 maximum. Then after that we calculate the voltages at first iteration. Then calculate delta Vi of R equal to delta Vi of R minus 1 minus of Vi of 1. Okay, then replace Vi of K by Vi of K plus 1. Next, advanced count I equal to I plus 1. Advanced count I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, then it will be satisfied if all the buses are taken into the account. If there it is not satisfied, then go to the slack bus. Then do the same procedure. After that, it will be satisfied. Then S. Then evaluate the delta V maximum. Then largest of the absolute voltage values. Then it will be satisfied. Delta V maximum is less than the epsilon value. Okay, that will be less than the epsilon value. Then this will be satisfied. Then evaluate the flow and the slack bus. Okay, it is not satisfied. Set R is equal to R plus 1. Then again it will be going to the bus count 1. Then again it will be go to the bus count 1. Okay, this is the flow chart when the PV bus is present. Okay, this is the flow chart when the PV bus will be in the present. Okay, this is the Gauss ideal method for the determination of voltages, active powers and the reactive powers for the iteration values. Okay, in that formulas, we are taking the only first iteration, that is V3 of 1, V2 of 1. Okay, so similarly, we are calculating the, after the second iteration also, we are calculating V2 of 2 and V3 of 2. Okay, that is the second iteration formulas. Okay, and then we are calculating the power values, that is SIK and SKI. SIK and the SKI. And this is the flow chart for that Gauss ideal method when the PV bus are present. When the PV buses are present. Okay, next coming to the problem. Okay, the line admittances of a 4-bus power system for a load bus solution is given by in the table. Okay, this is the 4-bus power system. Okay, in the previous class, we are solving the one problem that consisting of a 3-bus power system. Okay, but in this problem, we are taking the 4-bus power system for a load flow solutions. Okay, 4-bus power systems for the load bus solutions. Okay, this is the given table. In that, bus codes are there and admittances values are also there. Okay, this is the bus codes and these are the admittance values. 1 to 2. Okay, how many buses are there? We are having the 4 buses. 1, 2, 3, 4 buses. Okay, in between the 1 to 2, we are having the admittance value 2 minus J8. Okay, in between the 1 to 3, we are having the admittance values, that is 1 minus J4. In between 2 to 3, we are having the admittance value, that is 0.66 minus J 2.664. In between the 2 and the 4, we are having the admittance value 1 minus J 4.0. Okay, in between the 3 to 4, we are having the admittance value 2 minus J8. Okay, this is the given table for calculating the voltages at various buses. And this is the schedule for the active and reactive powers. These are the bus codes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 buses are there. Okay, the terms are the PQ and V. Okay, first bus we are taking as the slack bus. Second bus is PQ bus, third bus is PQ bus and fourth bus is also PQ bus. Okay, this is the problem that will be related to the when the PV bus is absent. Why? Because it will be considering as PV bus is absent. In that 3 buses we are considering only the PQ and the slack bus. Okay, that's why the formulas that will be used for calculating is the when the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus is absent. Okay, this is the slack bus or the reference bus. Okay, in that slack bus, which terms are known terms? V and the delta are the known terms. Okay, in the PQ bus, which terms are known terms? P and the Q are the known terms. In PQ bus, P and Q are the known terms and also P and Q are the known terms. Okay, in that, determine the voltages at the end of first iterations. Okay, only we are calculating, we are solving first iteration 1. Okay, that means the V2 of 1 and V3 of 1 and V4 of 1. Okay, we are having the 4 buses. That's why we are taking as V2 of 1, V3 of 1, V4 of 1. Okay, then the iteration factor alpha is equal to 1.6. Okay, determine the voltages at the end of first first iterations. Okay, determine that voltages, that is V2 of 1, V3 of 1, V4 of 1. Okay, that is the voltages at the end of the first iterations. Okay, in that by taking the iteration factor, that is alpha is equal to 1.6. First, what is the procedure for finding that voltages for the first iteration methods? Before going to solving the problem, first we found the Y-bus matrix. Okay, first we are forming the Y-bus matrix. Okay, how we were forming the Y-bus matrix? By observing the line data. Okay, by observing the line data. Okay, how many buses are there? We are having the 4 buses. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, therefore, the dimension for that Y-bus matrix. Okay, what is the dimension for that Y-bus matrix? That is 3 by 3. Okay, the dimension for the Y-bus matrix is the 3 by 3. Okay, then we calculate the Y-bus is equal to the, okay, Y-bus is equal to, then we are calculating the Y-bus matrix. Therefore, we are having the 4 buses, then the dimension for that Y-bus matrix is the Y11, Y12, Y13, Y14. Next, Y21, next Y22, Y33, Y44. Next, Y31, Y32, Y33. Okay, sorry, this is Y23. This is Y24. Y33, Y34. Next, Y41, Y42, Y43, Y44. Okay, this is the Y-bus matrix. Okay, then we determine the Y-bus matrix. Okay, first we are determining the diagonal values, that is Y11, Y22, Y33 and Y44. Okay, how we will determine the diagonal elements, that is Y11. Okay, therefore, Y11. Okay, that will be observed in the bus code or the table. Okay, Y11. Y11 is equal to, okay, this is also admittance values. Then we are taking as Y11 is equal to 2 minus J80 plus 1 minus J4. 2 minus J8 plus 1 minus J4. That is 3 minus J12. Okay, therefore Y11 equal to 2 minus J8 plus 1 minus J4. Next, we calculate the Y22. 2, 0.666 minus J 2.664. 0.66 minus J 6.04 plus 1 minus J 0.40. Okay, plus 1 minus J 0.40. Next, Y33. 3. First, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3 to 4. 1 minus J40 plus 0.666 minus J 2.664 plus 2 minus J80. 2 minus J80. Next, we calculate the Y44. Okay, Y44 means 2 to 4, 3 to 4. 1 minus J40 plus 2 minus J80 plus 2 minus J80. Okay, this is the diagonal elements y11, y22, y33, y44. Next we calculate the non-diagonal elements, that is y12. y12 equal to or y21. y12 equal to minus of y21. Okay, there's minus of y21. Okay, 1 to 2 or 2 to 1. Minus of 2 minus j8. Minus of 2 minus j8. Next y13. 1 to 3, 3 to 1. Minus of 1 minus j40. Next y14. There is no connection in between 1 to 4. Then it will be taken as 0. Okay, then it will be considered as 0. Okay, therefore y14 equal to y41 is equal to 0. y14 equal to y41 equal to 0. Okay, next we calculate the y2 to 3. 2 to 3 or 3 to 2 is equal to minus of 0.66 minus j 2.664. Next 2 4. 2 to 4 or 4 to 2 minus of 1 minus j40 minus of 1 minus j40. Next 3 to 2 or 2 to 3, that will be already calculated. Next y34 or 4 to 3. 3 4 or 4 to 3 minus of 2 minus j80 minus of 2 minus j80. Okay, next 3 to 4. 4 to 1 and means the 1 to 4. 4 to 2 means the 2 to 4. 4 to 3 is the 3 to 4. And then 4 to 5, 4, 4. Okay, this is the diagonal elements. Okay, this is the procedure for the formation of the Y-bus matrix. Okay, this is the values for the formation of that Y-bus matrix. Okay, these are all the diagonal elements that and these are all the non-diagonal elements minus of that element. Okay, minus of that elements are the non-diagonal elements. Okay, this is the formation of the Y-bus matrix. Okay, after the formation of Y-bus matrix, we are determining the voltages after the first iteration. That means V2 of 1, V3 of 1 and V4 of 1. Okay, we are having the various form. We are having the one formula is there for finding the voltages after completing the first iteration. Okay, that will be discussed in